Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. So today we are going to start this particular first chapter. Yesterday we have gone through the syllabus. 8 units are there. Out of that 8 units, whatever the production management introduction, then work background structure, etc. So whatever the syllabus of first chapter is there. So today we will start it. All of you are might be using looking to this particular first slide, that project management. Project management word is written in very big letters, and others are written in very small letters. So whatever these others words are related to project managements are there, that each and every part we have to consider here. So first we must know what is the project management, how it works, and what is the effect of that. Okay, so that particular part we have to consider. Then if we go to the next, so this is the various stages of project. So if you take any project, it includes number of stages, and then all the stages we have to consider. So as ladder is going upward direction, whatever the projects are there, these all the project stages are going to upward direction. So am I audible or any problem is there? Anyone can unmute and just tell me.
No, sir.
The slides are visible and voice is audible, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
वॉइस कर नहीं थे.
Huh? Hello?
Voice not here.
Hello? I'm not getting your voice. My audio is my voice is audible.
Voice is not clear.
There may be the chance of
No sir, कट होता है आवाज खूप.
okay. Any other same issues related to other student? Samartha?
No, sir. मला येत आहे, sir.
Then problem may be at your side. You just rejoin. You hello, who is okay? आवाज कट होते. शिवानी, you तुम्ही मीटिंग बंद कट व्हा आणि परत रिजॉइन व्हा. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे तुम्हाला जरा राहील व्यवस्थित. रिजॉइन व्हा तुम्ही. Okay, so these are the various stages of the projects, and as per the ladder, these are starting from the lower side, from this side. Okay, so lower side stage is the thinking. So we have to first think about the project. So what project we are going to do. So thinking, a lot of thinking is required for the project. Suppose yesterday we have taken one simple example, that build the house. So build the house, if that project is there, house building, if that project is there, we have to think a lot. Where to build a house, what type of house should be there, how many rooms it contain, what will be the outside sidewise space should be given. So we have to make the proper planning, that all of you are knowing that civil side, that architecture or design, everything, that thinking comes here. If house is there, whether it is of single some singles or double. Okay, so like this. So everything comes under this thinking. How many rooms should be there, what should be the room size probable, where should be the hall, which direction hall is there, which direction kitchen is there. So like this thinking should be there. That thinking is converted or that thinking is reflected on the paper. Many times we draw the plan, and many times we rub that plan again, make the new plan. So always these particular parts are at the thinking level, at initial level only. Okay, then the next step is planning and scheduling. So if you start the house, that building construction part in the rainy season, it might be difficult because the rain may be came, and if in cement more water may be there, there may be a chance of that cement may be wash out, etc. So such things may be happen. So planning and scheduling. First thinking, then planning and scheduling. These 2 points are very, very critical one, very, very important one. If you want to go for successful project, you must require to spend more time at these particular stages only. Thinking, planning, scheduling. If you decide I will build the house, then the thinking may become in that plan, number of rooms, location, everything. If that is get finalized, then planning. If that what are the location you have finalized, then you have to check the road side of that location. You will check the which type of where are the all directions are there, where is the east, where is the west, then go for drawing, etc. So planning is there, how much is the there in the planning. Not only just we can call it as the construction side, that decorative side, but always we should plan about the money cost, budget. Okay, that budget planning must be there. How much should be the our budget, how much should we can invest there, what should be the uh, which type of sand we should use, which type of bricks we should use, which quality cement we should use. So that comes under planning. Then scheduling, you have to make the schedules like in suppose right now is June month is going on. Just rainy season is started in our side. If you start to go for masonry work, etc., that foundation work, etc., then maybe if you take the dig, etc., if you create the pit, मग तुम्ही जर पायासाठी खड्डे वगैरे घेतले तर त्यामध्ये पाणी साचावं, साचण्याचा धोका आहे, ते परत काढायला पंपिंग लावावं लागेल. So you should make the schedule. No, we should wait for this rainy season. We should start the building of the house after rainy season. Maybe we should start in the month of November or start of the December. After that, you will get time up to May or next June or next monsoon, etc. So within this 6 months, what should be the schedule? So how much work we can complete. So that planning and scheduling is important thing. That's why in the particular PPT also, if you look, thinking, the person who is thinking, uh, at the head side of that person, I have made question mark. So question mark indicate that there are n number of questions at initial level of the project. So this is, I am taking a simple example of house building. Suppose you are working in a big company, then if new project is coming, then also you should think what is the probable cost, what should be the equipment required. So that part we are going to learn slowly. Okay, so what will be the person, how many persons required, to whom we should give some cost of contracting, how what is the budgetary cost, which facilities we are required to generate. So everything is comes here, planning, then scheduling, everything should be proper. Then go to the next third step, that is the data collection. So somebody may think that, so building a house, what data we should collect. So what is the important task, what is the important thing in the data collection in building the house project. So data collection means you should require to collect the material. You should require to search the market. Suppose you are using steel for column and beam, etc. So you are visiting 2-3 shops. You are taking their rates. You are making the comparatives. Then you are finalizing. Yes, I will purchase the particular steel from this shop as it is little bit uh, yeah, cheaper as compared to this shop, etc. How much steel we require. So according to your plan, so I will not go in detail of that civil work plan. You might be knowing very well. Steel structure subject is there, then concrete concrete is your subject. So you can knowing better thing than me. So every time you are making the plan, every time you are doing the work, is it right? So that comes under this data collection point. Then where sand is available nowadays, that sand is again very much costly. So in the sand there are again types. Some that ratty sand is different and bigger sand is different. It may contain big stones that is of no use. So you are knowing better thing. From where I should collect the brick, what is the quality of bricks, is it right? So everything, every point we should consider here, and that particular point, that data collection should be there. I will take bricks from this person. I will collect the sand from this person. I will collect the steel from this person. What is the market rate? What is there? Okay. If you are going to somewhere, that means uh, somewhere means if you are going to the municipality, etc. side, what is the permissions we require, built up permission, then foundation permission, what is the water arrangement, whether we should take separate bore or the we should call tanker, how the water is provided to that construction site. Everything you should be considered in these first three stages only: thinking, planning, scheduling, and data collection. Once everything is completed, everything is with you, then go for next status upgrade, updating through network and giving the early warnings. So once everything is ready, then start your actual work, make the plan. So yesterday you told me that for column 3-4 days are required, but for slab 15-20 days are required for solidification. Is it right? So like this, you have to make the plan. In first month, that foundation work should be completed. In second month, at least 5 feet construction should be completed. Then in third stage, the side wall should be column should be completed. Fourth stage, side wall should be completed. Fifth stage, slab should be completed. So likewise, whatever the stages are there, actual evaluation comes here, actual working comes here. But for that working, the first three stages are very, very important. Again, I am saying thinking is the critical task. It starts your project from your mind. It starts your project from your mind, thinking. Think what is the possible good ways, what are the possible bad ways. According to that, make the planning, make the schedule, time frame, consider the time zone, and according to that, whatever the required data is there, please collect it, verify it, compare it at various stages, and then you can go further that actual working on these steps. And then once everything is completed, so if you started that work in the suppose month of November, that house building work you have started, if you start the foundation work in the month of November, end of November foundation work completed, in the month of December you may start further work, that up to 5 feet construction, त्याला आपण मराठीत जोता लेवल म्हणतो. Then January columns, beams, February side walls, May or April you can go for slab, in the May plaster and everything is ready. So you have made the plan from November to month of May. So that 6, 7 month, 8 month, whatever maybe the plan is there. If that plan goes completely in a successful way, in completely right way, there is no any disturbance, nothing is lagging, everything is happening, everything is happening in very proper way, etc. Then the case, whatever the case is there, that will be the what is the case that we can enjoy the successful completion of our work in the month of May. Is it right? So it is very good thing that we are uh, uh, celebrating our success. Yes, I have built the house in last 8 months. Suppose that budget is suppose 20 lakh, but you spend near about 19 lakh. 1 lakh is saved by me. So like this is not happen in any construction point. Okay, so just you can think about that. Okay, so like this, if the plan works very good way, then there is no problem. uh, you can go for successful completion, enjoyable party, at last joyful things may be there. Okay, so this is the various stages in project, and we have to learn each and every stage very carefully. Okay, because this particular point is very important, how to behave at each and every stage. What are the probable, we can call it as the difficulties in the project, we have to learn. So that is the our main aim. Then the project, we are talking, we are thinking, yes, project. What is the project? So project is nothing but converting a vision, a dream, or a need to reality. Okay, so this is the definition, that converting vision, a dream, or need to reality. Whatever our dream is there, whatever our need is there, whatever our vision is there, that vision, that need, or that dream is when we are converting into our reality, that is called project. So for example, building a house, why it is the required thing? Because that is my dream, that I should have my own house. Okay, that is my need, that I should require at least four room house. So that is my need. I have to live very um, prosperous life, full life, with all the comfort and etc. For that I need a house. So that need, what is that dream, I have converted into my reality. So that is the one of the project for me. Building a house is my project. If somebody may think, I will start developing, or I will start, or I will open my construction company, that is the project for him. So he should start working on that. He should think, what are the required things for pro construction company, what are the assets, what projects, how many work he is having, from where he should get the profit. Okay, after getting the work, he should execute that work, he should earn the profit. Once he earn the profit, he will be happy. So that is called successful completion. Okay, so he has providing the service, there is no problem. So like this, you should think and you should work. So what is the project? Converting vision, dream, or a need to reality. In another words, a job that has beginning and an end. So generally project has a beginning also, and project has end also. So it is not like that the project is started and it is endless. Years after years that same project is going on. So if you take the particular simple example, building a house, how many times or how many long time it will work? Okay, maybe 7 months, 8 months, that project is going on. It is not like that you have started the building the house, and that building the house can work for next 30 years, next 25 years, 40 years, like this. So that is not there. So that is, the job has beginning and end. So it is a time framed. The word is there. The project should be time framed. Then a specific outcome. So building a house, what is the outcome of that? A good house is created. Is it right? Then what is the scope for future in this such work? There may be change in the design, there may be change in the comfort. That that thing will be there. Specific outcome: house is completed, the building is constructed. That is the outcome of this particular project. At the stage started level of performance, quality, and at last the budget, cost. So if you build a house, what is the quality of that particular house? How many years it will be long lasting? Can somebody tell me, if the if you go for new construction, that suppose it may be of column and beam, for how many years it is valid? Somebody should unmute or tell me how many years that particular things are married. Okay, somebody should reply me. Hello. If you build a house with the help of column and beam, that RCC structure, how many years that is valid? Somebody should reply. Hello. Hello. Samartha. Somebody should reply. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
At least 40 to 60 years.
40 to 60 years. Okay, that is your answer. 40 to 50 years. Somebody has given, yes. So generally RCC work, RCC construction is valid for next 50 years. Okay, so that more than that it is not valid. Some people, whether they are knowing that जरा अनम्यूट करता का तुम्ही? We are just thinking, talking that. Pandharpur railway bridge, how many of you are knowing? Pandharpur railway bridge, how many of you are knowing?
All, sir.
All, sir. Okay, so what is the life of that railway bridge? Can anybody tell me? Life of that railway bridge? Somebody should reply. What is the life of that bridge? If you are not knowing, I will tell. The life of that bridge is more than 100 years. And that is constructed by Britishers, and once they constructed that, at the time of construction only, they have given the guarantee that for next 100 years this bridge will stand. There will not be any damage for this. And I think before 10 years back, in the, I think 2010, our Pandharpur Municipal Corporation got the letter from that construction company now, which is situated in England. That letter of that company, they send the letter to municipal corporation. Yes, we have constructed this bridge before 100 years, and it is now it is in well condition. Our liability, our responsibility is over. So at the time of construction only of that railway bridge, they have given the 100 years guarantee. This particular thing will be 100 years. So just 1 minute.